Okay, hold up. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I was already up here. Welcome in. Welcome to A Piece of My Opinion. Welcome in, Pomo Tribe. Happy Thursday. We got a little late lunch edition today. Welcome in, everybody. True Crimes, Cassie. Hi, hey, boo. Sunrose, TD. You in the bushes? Drop down. Tell us hello. Get down this chat box and give us some engagement. Welcome to the commentary, the reaction channel, Judgment Zone, all the things. Everything is free, even our opinion. So let's get into it. Hey, Brianna, Teresa. Hey, hey, welcome in. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a decent day, good day, great day, all the things. So we're going to get into it. Let's pop our agenda up here. You'll see on the screen, we got 3 different individuals we're going to talk about today. We're going to finish up our throwback on Rumi, Betty Joe. And we're going to go over to Sky since she finally dropped something today. Well, dropped a video this week. And we're going to bring over Tiana. I've had strong opinions about her just from watching her through reactors. So just like Chelsea, Janae, I've been putting out videos on her. I'm going to go ahead and start doing reactions on her. Yeah, because I've had some opinions on her on Tiana for a minute. Just again, looking at her through reactors. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and start talking on her so I can go ahead and get it off my heart and my spirit. All right, True Crime, you made you some homemade sweet iced tea. That's the best way to do it because you know how much sugar you using. And you know it's fresh. Yes, yes. Hey, 80%. Hello, hello. So those we go. That's our agenda for today. The 3 individuals we're going to get into today. Hey, Latrice. So I just put words of the day up here. I'm not going to go into, necessarily defining them. Just some words that's kind of came to mind when I think about the 3 individuals. So we have deadbeat, of course, irresponsible, child support, and it's not about how good of a mother you really are, just how good of a mother you appear to be on social media. So not just Facebook, but social media. All right. So again, these are the 3 individuals we're going to get into today. Yeah. And we're going to start out with Sky. We're going to do her first. Then we'll go to Tiana. Then we'll pick up the rest of Betty Joe's that we started yesterday. Go ahead and try and finish that out based on the time that we have. How much time we get into it today. So that's what we're going to do. All righty. So buckle on in. Get you something to drink, something to snack on. And get ready to get in this comment box. And let's talk about it. Yeah. True crime. I think a lot of us under heat advisories now. We under one around here too. I went out this morning just to put not even this morning. It was probably around 12 o'clock or something to put my cushions back on my chairs. And it just for that hot second, it was hot. Like I just went out there to put the chairs back because I don't like those cushions out there when it's raining because I don't want to get wet and I don't have a covering over my patio. So I went to go take them back out there. And I'm like, you can't even be out here for a hot second. So if you have pets, people really got to be mindful of that. Make sure your pets are not out there for long periods of time because, it's a heat advisory going on out there. Yep. So look, Hey Boo saying, 105. True Crime saying 110. Yep. I'm not really sure what it is here. I think they did say it's going to be 100 and something. I know it felt like it when I went out there. And again, I wasn't even out there a good minute. Yep. Hey, Mary. All right. So hold the line. Talk to your neighbors. Let me go ahead and get this up. And we're going to get into it. We need to get into it. Now, we know, what those of you that know about Sky, which I'm sure most of you do, she hasn't really been putting out videos, so yeah. But also I noticed with her titles, she's always changing that number, and she says the day in the life of a mom of 8. Sometimes she puts 7, sometimes she put 9. I don't know. That's good. Hey, boo. That's good. Yep. But you got these. Well, it's always going to be unfortunate for stray dogs because they don't have anywhere to go. But then you have people that keep their dogs outside all the time and they don't consider the heat. And like someone said when I was watching a video, because it was a veterinarian, and a dog that came in with heat stroke, and they was curing the dog of heat stroke, and they was telling all the signs. Now I don't have a dog anymore. I'm just an animal lover, but they was telling the signs of a dog going into heat stroke. And I was looking at the comments, and people was like, "Yeah, it's pretty simple. If it's too hot out there for you, it's too hot out there for your pet. Like it's common sense, but you gotta think about the people that leave their animals, their dogs outside all the time, and they're not bringing them in. It's this hot outside, so that's that situation too. So, um, ooh, don't do that, Cassie. I went and picked up my yard because it was bad last night. Early morning, a lot of debris blew my trash can lid open. This lady across the street always keeps her trash can and lid open. Okay, Buffy. Well, we did the we did the review yesterday, which none of y'all showed up to. So, yep. Thank goodness Malish popped in, so me and her talked about it. And one or two other people. Yep. Yep. But yeah, go ahead and watch it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Even me watching it the second time, I saw some things I didn't see the first time. So it's really worth it. And yeah, so when season 2 comes out, yeah. Yeah, I feel for neglected animals too. Yeah. So you got to think about them roaming around out here in this heat, no water, hot sidewalks, so yeah, it's something. Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Again, she called this "Life of a Mom of 7." Date in the life of no date in the life as a mom of 8. 8. Now I just can't. This is what's. Let me say this right here. This is what turns me off from her and Tiana, and of course Betty Joe. I can't stand these bonnets and these nightgowns all on camera, creating a digital footprint. No one is saying you have to come on camera dressed to the nines and have on a bunch of makeup, especially if that's not your deal. But why does it have to be this low grade? It's like it's like they think there's nothing in the middle. There's nothing in the middle where you can just put on some clothes. I don't care if you put on some t-shirt, some sweatpants, lounging pants, just look decent. Do some with your hair. Even if you wear a scarf, because your hair is not done. This bonnet stuff, I just not with it. I'm not. I put my bonnet on to go to sleep. I take my bonnet off. This is me. I don't even walk around my house with my bonnet because this just having something on my head annoys me. So I don't put it on till I'm going to bed. I don't care if I'm sitting around the house all day. I don't have my bonnet on. And again, people can do what they want. They're not on camera, but I'm talking about people on camera out in public. That irks me to the irks. So all this right here doesn't set the tone. This is the first thing you show when you come on your video. Okay.
Video, welcome back. So I am about to get the kids up for the day.
Yeah.
I got a job interview this morning. It's gonna last a minute. So I gotta get everybody situated and to school and everything, make sure everybody's straight before I go. So I'm about to go ahead and make them some breakfast. But I'm gonna wake them up first. I was gonna go ahead and make breakfast, then wake them up afterwards. But I'm gonna go ahead and wake them up first so they can go ahead and start getting ready. So let's go. Maddie, Nana. Maddie, did you get to finish your hair? Come here, sit up real quick. Let me see how much you got left. All right, hurry up. I can finish the top part. Okay. Southside, Burberry, get up. And my oldest son, DJ, he's already up. Southside, get up. Burberry, get up. This is why y'all hear echo. I'll explain later why my couch is gone. Maya, JC, move, cat. Both of you, move. Maya.
Now, per usual, guys, I don't watch these all the way through. I just kind of scan through, see if it's something I want to talk about. So, yeah.
Hey, JC, come on, get on up. JC, come on.
Now, like I stated before, as it relates to Skillet Sky, because that's what we call over here, Skillet Sky. She will cook for her kids. Just, and I compare her to Nika because they both over there in South Carolina. At least she will get up and cook for her kids.
Okay.
Now, she's another boring one. And I know that's why she really don't do a lot of videos anymore, because she knows that she don't really have any content. But like this stuff here, talk. You know what I'm saying? Say something. Even if you just talk about what you're doing, say something. Usually she playing music, I was giving you a mini concert. It's like, come on, just say something, talk. She need to get a job at Golden Corral the way she loves to cook, right? I used to always say she need to work at the school cafeteria. Doing something that's going to do work in a place where they do banquets, or they have events and they cook all the food and plate all the food for the guests. Yeah, that's where she needs to work. What do these bums do all day where they never have time to do their children's hair? It's like they work clean. Yeah, that'd be the question. Like, y'all don't have time to do nothing, but you're not doing nothing. All right. Hey, Steve. Yeah, nursing home cafeteria. I mean, God, dog. Yeah, I don't even go outside with a bonnet or sleep clothes. Right. I don't want to be that stereotype. Exactly. It's just out of hand. It's out of hand. And I know every generation, you go through periods in history of fashion, but it's just out of hand with these. You go to the airport, you got them on, and it's just too much. Yeah. I give a point for actually cooking. Yeah, I've always did that. I've always given a point. Now, I don't necessarily always like what she cooked, but at least she cooked. When we want to be, people quick to say it's not a competition, and it's not, but we can make comparisons because that's what we want to do. And I compared to Nika, at least she cooked. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, at least she do take her food stamps and buy the food and cook for her kids, right? So, yes, definitely got to give her a point for that. And she getting up early in the morning cooking for her kids. We don't never see Nika cooking breakfast.
Okay. Fine. Maddie, your food ready? DJ, your food ready?
Hey, teaching life. Hey, 80% if I didn't speak. And I'm gonna say another thing about her kids, like this one. I think her name is Maddie. I think she's a cute girl. She's another one. Sky don't have ugly, I shouldn't say that about kids, but I think her kids are cute. Handsome. Again, it's just the way they, how they being raised, I guess, as far as their grooming and their clothes and their hair. That what kind of throws it off sometime. But yeah, now that biggest one, yeah, she need to do something about that because it's gonna be a lot of health situations with him because he's really too young to be that size. Um, but that's something she gonna have to deal with. At least he's making her presentable for school. That's another thing because Lisa don't do that either. She don't even buy grooming products. So at least she's attempting to make her kids presentable and doing her hair for school, right? So we got to give her a chance for that. Look, he looks cute with her haircut.
I know, I heard it.
Who said that?
I'm about to. The cartoon said it.
Tom and Jerry never been down.
Yeah, it's been the same.
Look at his head.
It's been the same. See, please. And now put your toothbrush, I need to do it. You got it? You look at him too? Something over here reaching for? Excuse me. Okay.
But I have always wondered, and this with hoarders, anybody, and that does. You don't see nothing. It might be me because I just don't like things to be just out of place for a long, especially for a period of time when they don't need to be. Like all this sitting on the table. It's like we just don't see this stuff just on the table. Dirty paper towel right here. This look like foil or something. Empty Coke while we drink, if we drinking Coke right early in the morning. Why? It's like it's always just stuff piled up everywhere that don't need to be there. And it stays, and then it's time to clean. You have so much stuff just everywhere.
Don't wait. Question is, Drake is Drake coming back? Drop me off, or am I waiting for your interview to be done?
What? No, you need to go when we leave. Get dropped off on the way back.
Okay.
So get ready, please.
Okay.
Also, she
Why don't you ask me if I wanted some sausage and waffles? I'm waiting for my waffles to warm back up.
You said what?
I thought you asked me if I want sausage.
Yeah, but you could have ate after you finished getting ready. I know it'll take you 20 years to get ready.
Alright, I'll eat when I say you're ready.
No, go ahead now.
Oh, too late.
Jesse too. I mean, brother Jesse too.
Just use the other toothpaste. Use the big toothpaste. JC don't even like using that little one no more. I don't know why. So I'm not braiding all the way down, right? I'm not braiding all the way down, right? Because you got your ends out. You want your ends out? All right.
So one thing for me, when I tell you to do something, I need you to go ahead and do that. Not just sitting there, and we didn't have a full conversation about it. You need to get on up and get to doing, making it happen, Captain. Like he really, yeah, yeah, need a little bit straightening. Yes, come on, guys. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button so I can get out here and get more people in here. Please hit that like button. I would appreciate it. Yeah. I was thinking about that too, but I was like, I guess she's trying to maximize her time. I don't know. Who knows? Now that's a pet peeve right there, doing hair over food. Yeah. Hey, Latrice. Yeah, my OCD just wouldn't let me just paper towels and empty things just sitting on the table. Yeah, just him. Yeah, he. Mm-hmm. Her son that is big reminds me of Wino's baby dad for nothing. Oh boy, yeah. Nika buys stuff for herself. And will buy. Yeah, she'll get some products for herself and keep them in the car. Yeah, won't even have products accessible for the kids. And I don't know if y'all saw one her latest video. I might go do some on it. Of course, it's more boring than Sky. But I actually saw a little short on her. I'm talking about Nika, where she went and got her hair braided, which it looks a hot mess. And she said she had to get it braided because of her new job. They won't let her wear that scarf. But if you look in the back, this is when she went to go get Wendy's. Because, her video, she already went to get her some food to eat. But then later on, she did a short and she went to Wendy's. And you can see the little girl in the back. You can see the top of her hair. And you can see her hair is not done. You can see it. So I was going to do a video on or something, put a little arrow. Because you got the really look. But she's sitting there with her hair braided. So I don't know. These women, I don't, they mind, especially that one. Her mind is just whack. Hey, Black and Bougie. Hey, Danny. Welcome in. And she got eyebrows done too. Yeah. You can see the corner. She tried to position the camera where you couldn't see the. She was like talking about she got the little girl Frosty. Yeah, nobody cares about you getting them a Frosty. What about food? And what about getting her hair done? But anyway, let's go ahead and continue on right here.
DJ, calm me down, please. Dre!
Mama calling you.
Yes.
I mean, they're gonna take a while. Look at her hair. Yeah, why didn't you do this last night? Look at all the stuff just left on the table. You poke about it. You just get thrown in the trash.
All jokes aside, come on, sir. Down on the sides, right? Remember I said down on the sides, down in the back. Did you put that spray in?
Yes.
So I ain't brushing the right way.
I know, I'm coming, man. Y'all have a great day. I love y'all. Come on, man. Have a great day. Love y'all. All right, so my younger kids are out the door, so time for me to get myself together. I just took a
So this must be an old video because the jacket he had on and they going to school. Okay.
shower, and I'm getting ready for my interview. All right, y'all. So I'm editing this video, and I realized I didn't explain why my couch is gone.
So before she do all of that, I fast forward. I don't know why these women think people want to see them washing their face and brushing their teeth. Why do they think that's content? You're not doing anything. I don't even really care when it's for a brand deal. I don't care. That's for people that might be interested in the brand. Whatever. That just never interests me to sit there and watch people wash their face and brush their teeth. So, I don't know. I don't need to know you took a shower. I don't. Okay.
So my couch is gone because when I first got the couch, the price was a certain amount, y'all. So it was like 2,000 something, 3,000 something like that, right? So they gave me the amount that they gave me to pay monthly, weekly, every week, or however it went. So I was paying every 2 weeks, right? So paying every 2 weeks, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting close to the end. I've been paying for this couch for months now. I can't remember exactly what month I got it. Maybe like September, October, somewhere in there, right? So I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting close to the end paying, because I was paying my amounts that was told for me to pay. Also, I was paying on a washing machine, and I was paying on my girls' vanities. I paid my girls' vanities off. The washing machine, I ended up getting another washing machine and dryer. So the washing machine I gave to my mom. But then we had a whole falling out. I ended up letting them get the washing machine back. So that was taken off my account.
She slid that little part in there. Her and mama always having falling out. So why do y'all even give each other anything? I don't know. That goes back to that conversation with their dynamics of parents and kids and all of this there. Yeah, same thing with Tiana. We're gonna talk about that when we get to her too, with this falling out with the mother, and then you back in each other's face, and then y'all fall out again. It's even with that other girl over there, Tanae and her mama. Yeah, all of them, and Betty Joe too. She gets mad at that old country bunking her mama of hers, but she knows she need her. So you gonna tell them to go get the washer and dryer because you and your mama fall out? Wow. Okay.
So I just had the couch to pay on. So I'm steady paying. So then I finally go and was like, okay, so how much is left? Because like at this point, like what in the world is going on? So I go, they let me go behind the counter, and I'm looking like, he's like, okay, so if you just go ahead and just pay us like the rest of this, like right now, it's $2,000 some. What? But I've been paying on it since last year, and it's still $2,000 some. He said, but if you continue to make payments up until, he said, next year, it's like $3,000 some. What the living? What? And I wish I could find my papers. I know I got my papers behind somewhere. I have to look for them. Whatever. But so that they was giving me like the smallest amounts to pay. And so he said that when I signed it, it says that I have 6 months to pay it off, right? And I'm thinking, paying at the amount that they chose for me to pay, I would pay it off in 6 months. But in order for me to pay it off in 6 months, I had to be paying over $300 every 2 weeks. So I'm just like, okay, so then why did y'all give me like the bottom amount? So what it was, they gave me the bottom amount because then I'm going to be paying them more. And I wanted the couch so bad that I honestly wasn't paying attention. I honestly wasn't thinking. It's just like, oh my God, I want this couch so bad. So when I was looking at what I had already paid, and their system is showing I paid almost $2,000 on the couch. So y'all was giving me like the lowest amounts to pay possible, so that when the 6 months is up, which I believe May. I believe May made the 6 months up, and then the couch goes higher. Why are y'all giving me these smallest amounts? But yeah, I just realized, like, so then I was like, so I done already paid almost $2,000 on the couch, and if I continue to make the payments that I'm making, I'm going to make another $3,000, almost $4,000 on this couch. I'm not doing it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I told them to pick it up. The day that I told them to pick it up, they actually didn't pick it up because it was supposed to be picked up before. I'm trying to think. I think it was supposed to be picked up before Easter. I don't know. It's only picked up one of the days, and then they was like they forgot to put me on schedule, so they didn't actually pick it up till that Monday. They were supposed to pick it up the Friday before. They didn't pick it up till that Monday. I'm just like, yeah, at this point. And another reason, because one of the managers had he's the store manager, very, very snobby little attitude that I don't got time for. I don't have to deal with you. So since I don't have to deal with you to not deal with you, let me go ahead and return this couch. So those were two reasons why the couch got returned. Because
Okay. I was trying to hear her out, and I'm just confused as hell. And that's why I put irresponsible as one of the words of the day. Irresponsible. Exactly, Danny. Like, what? Irresponsible. That's the word of the day. First off, you're going to tell this story, tell the whole story. How much was the couch initially, Scott? How much were you paying? So when you went in there and saw the cost of the couch and they told you how much you would be paying, and you had in your mind, I'm out this paid off in 6 months, you didn't do the calculations of the monthly payment versus how much the couch actually cost. That's the first mistake. All right. And then you want to do these rent to own shit. I didn't even know them things were still around. So that in itself is a problem. But they know who to target. They target people like you that want something so bad that you can't even do the calculations in your head. Now you done gave this place $2,000 for a sofa when you could have went out and bought a new sofa for that same price, and it would have been yours. You could have went to one of them discount furniture stores and got a sofa for that price, and it would be yours. So next time you move, you can take it with you. Now you're talking about if you'd have kept it, it'd have been up to $3,000-4,000. What kind of interest did they put on you? Yeah, they see a lot of these idiots coming and going in places. In this day and time, and if anybody's offended, I'm sorry, but this day and time, if you still renting furniture, you are an idiot. You are. Because it's too many discount places. You can't afford to go to the big box stores, the Rooms to Goes, the Ashley Furnitures, all of that, because your credit not good, right? There's other places that you can go. Now, I realize some places, I'm in a major city, so there's a lot of choices. Everybody don't live in major cities and have a lot of choices. But you got to think differently. All this online stuff going on around here, online shopping you can do, you got to think different, especially when you got all these kids. Now you have no furniture. You done gave these people $2,000 and you have nothing to show for it. Yeah, not even circles, talking in squares. Okay? Idiot. Like, come on. Nothing to show for it now.
like I said, I believe I took a picture. Yeah, because I did ask to take a picture of it. But yeah, I already paid almost $2,000. Y'all gave me the bottom amount, and I'm paying on it, thinking I'm getting closer to it. Like,
It doesn't matter if they gave you the bottom amount. You still should have did your own calculations. And like, how am I going to have this paid off if I'm paying this amount versus how much the couch cost? But all you were looking at was the bottom amount. So whatever that might be, you're not telling that. All right, you're not telling that part. So if you were paying $300, then you almost should have had it paid off. You're right, but you probably wasn't paying it every month, so the interest went up, and went up. That could possibly be exactly what it was because you wasn't paying it every month. I went to Ashley Furniture. They had a section where they repo the furniture and sell it for a cheap price. I got a whole set for less than she was to rent owning that one couch, and it was new. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If she could have called Liv, got that couch for $80. Yeah, true crime. That's what I'm thinking too. Interest rate went up because she wasn't paying. Yep. Exactly. Hey, Lynn. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 80%. Calculate by 6 months. Yeah, see? Like I said, irresponsible.
okay, so we only got like this much left to pay. But it's like, no. Once, like I said, I believe it was May. Once May hit, that amount goes up because then the months, 6 months is up or whatever. It was May. 6 months is up. And I'm like, I'm not about to pay another 3,000 some because then I'm.
You know what also could have been it? You know how they do that 6 months, no interest? So if you pay the amount, she probably could have had it paid off, but she probably wasn't paying like she was supposed to. That could have been it too. And that's why now they're saying it's going to go up because the interest is now getting ready to be put on it. And it's a high interest rate. That's exactly probably what it was.
Making payments. I either paid the whole 2,000 some, which is almost 3,000, or I continue to make payments and pay the 3,000, almost $4,000. That's over $5,000 on one couch. That's not even worth it. So no, I'm not doing it. Take this couch back. I'm not paying on it. I'm done. And I sat outside on my porch. When they pulled up, pulled it on out the door. On out the door. Yeah, here you go. With the quickness. I'm not doing it. No. And they get a lot of furniture returned because they do stuff like that, for one. And because the people working in the store is like very rude. Very, very rude. And I'm not. You don't gotta be rude to me but once.
Okay, but don't spin this. I mean, he's dealing with clients like you that go and get things and don't think that you need to pay. That's one. All right, because that's that whole clientele of people that go out here and get things and don't think they need to pay, and then they get an attitude when they're told to pay. So that's probably why you think he has an attitude. All right. And then he realized he also know what type of clientele he dealing with. But you saying it all like this, but who's suffering? The kids. At the end of all this conversation, Sky, your kids are suffering. They got to go through ins and outs, ups and downs all the time because you got 2 adults in that house that can't make good financial decisions to better their lives.
Because you have no reason to catch no attitude with me. There was one guy in the store. I think he might be the assistant manager. He was very nice. Like, he was very nice and respectful and everything. yeah, so that's why my couch was returned. But I plan on getting another couch. It's just I'm trying to figure out if I want to get one now or if I move. So that's what I'm really like going about now.
So yes, she's another one that don't do any intros, no outros. She just stopped. That's it. That was the end of the video. She don't say this is the end of the video. She says no. She just click it off and that's that. I don't. This is very interesting because what exactly? Like she just like someone said she just talked in squares. Because she never told us how much the couch initially cost, how much she was paying a month. Because she know people could do calculations, and then it would have came out. First of all, I think it was zero interest for 6 months. Because a lot of places do that. 6 months, sometimes they do 12 months. And she wasn't paying like she's supposed to pay. So, and then she didn't do her own calculations. So there we go. Irresponsible. Now the kids don't have nowhere to sit. But now she talking about waiting till they move. Why are you moving? Girl, these women, all this moving and shifting about and shaking about, it's just too much. Bet that cow stuck like cat piss dog. Oh, yeah, because you know they always had food and stuff all up under the couch. Yeah. Well, sad she could literally put aside $200 a month to get a new couch, but she'll just go get one off the curb. Yeah. Like I say, you just gave them $2,000 that you got nothing to show for. And you could have had a couch in there that was yours. It's like these women don't have nothing of their own, like that they can just carry and keep for some years, right? They just getting stuff from supporters or just getting the cheapest of the cheapest or renting, and they just have nothing. These kids have nothing. They have nothing to look back on as like, you remember this, and that. You remember we had this, and that in our house. We had that sofa this amount of years and dot. They have nothing that they can talk about. All they can talk about, they move from place to place. The places weren't in good condition. This, that's all they got. In this situation here with Skillet Sky, you got 2 adults in this house. By now, y'all should be living a little bit better. Even if you were still in this same house. 2 adults and y'all still living how y'all living. But this is just one of them pick-me women where she just want to have a man, no matter what type of man, just long as she have a man in the house. Lord mercy. All right, let's move along. That's her. Skillet Sky. Piece together this little 16-minute vlog. All right, so let's move on over to Tiana. And have this conversation. If you're just now coming in, know most of you know Tiana from other reactors. That's, of course, that's how I know her. And like I stated before, I've always had my strong opinions about her. So I'm deciding I'm going to go ahead and put them opinions in the video. Because, yeah, this one here, no. So we're going to look at 2 shorts first, and then we'll get into her latest video, part of it at least. And then we're going to move on over there and finish up the video we started with Rumi. We'll finish up that throwback. All right. Hold on. Try to get this. All right, here we go. All right. All righty. And you please hit that like button, please, so we can get some more people. If you're in the bushes, can you just hit the like button for me so I can get out here in this algorithm? I would appreciate it. Please and thank you. All right. Yeah. I never. I know this gonna sound like, girl, you don't like nobody. Well, if I'm doing a reaction on them, it's probably something about them. I'm just not with it at all. And no, I never liked her because I always feel like her mouth was very nasty. And girl, and I don't want to base this on looks. I don't, because that don't determine what type of person you are. But we got to pick a struggle. And I know you're gonna be mad at the world based on a lot of different factors in your life. So it can come across how she acts, but that was always such a turnoff to me. Only thing I gave her kudos on was the fact that at least she didn't have a lot of babies. That's because, like I said, I do like to try to find something positive, and that's one thing I can positive. I would say at least she kept it at one child in her situation, right? And once I thought that, I put that thought process out there, I was done. So when her and Eli first got their place, I liked her because I was happy for her, but she became unlikable real quick. Yeah, and that's when I started watching her through reactors. When she was in this apartment she's in now, right? I didn't see anything before that. Yeah. At this point, it must be South Carolina thing where they tear places they live in, get evicted because of it, and just like Wino's baby daddy, hers don't work either. Yeah. Now he was working. I'm not sure if he's still working or not. Sky's dude. I don't know because she ain't been putting out any videos, so I don't know if he's still working or not. Sometimes I look at people her Nika and understand why they don't have anything they don't take care of. Yeah. And I just think it all from how they were raised, because you can go and when you do see their families or whatever, everybody lived the same way. She's entertaining to me, but her attitude needs improvement for sure. Yeah. Yeah. She's not even entertaining to me, though. Yeah. So let's get into it. Hey, Mocha. She do some very she on some fugaziness. Yeah, but and this short right here is Let's go. Let me get it up here.
All right, say it concerned.
You been digging your ass?
Say it mad.
You been digging your ass?
Now you gotta say it happy.
You been digging your ass?
Now say it flirty.
I don't know what flirty means.
You gotta do it rizzy, like.
Oh, Rizzy.
Okay, yeah, like that.
You been digging your ass?
All right.
Now, what's cute about that? Now, this little boy right here, he's going to have a lot of issues. And I know, like, y'all been seeing it, through reactors. So y'all seen all the videos, those of you that's familiar with her. So you already know the conversation. He likes to whine and cry when he gets quote unquote bullied, but he's a hot mess to me. And he's gonna be a problem. And she's part of the reason why. Because she talks reckless in front of him. She's doing this. What was the point of her doing this video? All the things she could have did, all the little trends they do out here with this, you pick this one with the curse word that he don't need to be saying. Y'all already know how I feel about cursing. I don't have a problem with it. But that was so unnecessary. That was so unnecessary, and she's just laughing. So if he go around saying that to people, then what happens after that? He go and just say that at school, and he get in trouble by the teacher. Then what? You want to be up at school cussing the teacher out? He's getting worse, Black and Bougie, because of his mother. The things that she say in front of him, yeah, he's getting worse as he's getting older. He may was a little cute boy at some point in time, but the more she's on social media now, especially her TikToks and her TikTok lives, and he's sitting there listening to everything she's saying, he's getting worse. And he's getting older, so it's expected. Yeah. Okay, hold up. Let's see the next one. Now she titled this "Stop Twirling Like a Princess."
Stop twirling. What is you doing?
I'm gonna kill this kid. Bro, I'm actually about to kill this kid. Stop!
Yeah, my boy. Stop twirling. What is you doing?
He just his little attitudes and all that he be displaying, that stuff is not cute. It's not cute. The words he said out his mouth, I'm going to kill this thing, I'm a this, I'm a that. It's not that serious. But this is a reflection of his upbringing. Yep, a reflection of his upbringing. And you just don't, and she don't model things, she just tell him to do it. Even the video where it was about getting in the pool, she's just telling him that, not the one we're going to watch now, the one she did at the graduation party. You know, she don't model anything. She's just like, just do it, just do it. And the way she talks to him and telling him to do it, it's like, yeah, just, she's horrible. And yes, since she's gotten this car, she's gotten worse. And you can go get a car. And I remember at one point you said you need a car. You had found a job, which you never went to. But transportation was an issue. And who was going to get Elijah from the bus was an issue. So when you got the car, all that was taken away. All those hurdles were taken away. So what happened to you going and getting a job? And that's another thing for me. Like, you're young, you're in your late 20s, John. You do have some kind of career, for real. Like, you really think this social media stuff just gonna be around forever? Like, what is the plan? What is the financial plan for your child? I don't think any of this is cute at all. Even if you go get a part-time something, go to school. Get something under your belt that gives you some kind of skills and some kind of avenues in life. All you do is a 20-something-year-old girl wake up and just do nothing all day. What kind of life is that? And that's why you get to the point where you're doing all the drinking and all of that. What else is there to do? It's like you got to drown out a lot of things. just
Say
to
hey.
make it through the day. Just to make it through the day. People want to make it look like it's so cute and glamorous to be sitting on social media, and you got to come on here and do this. It's not glamorous for everybody. It's not. I saw this guy on TikTok that I follow. He do all kinds of content on TikTok, and he was saying he's went viral, and all his content is positive. He do stories because he drive Uber. He's like a teacher. He tells Uber stories, and some of them turn into almost series. He do travel. He travels out the country a lot. Like his channel is vibrant. He have a lot of followers, and he came on the other day saying, we got paid today on TikTok. I'm going to show you guys how much money I made. And he went into explaining his channel and all, the times he's went viral and on and on and on. The thousands and thousands of followers he have. I forgot how many he have, but he have a lot. And like I said, his channel is positive, and he do a lot on his channel. How come he said, I'm gonna show y'all how much I made. I'm gonna show you how much I made. How come he made $6.35? $6.35 over on TikTok. So yeah, and they already have been saying TikTok wasn't paying like they used to pay, but that right there, $6.35. Yeah. So, and they in the comments, some people it's like, you got to go live, because he do a lot of videos, and she's like, you got to go live. You got to go live. That's where the money at. That's where the money at. But he felt how he felt, but he has another job. Like he's out the country now teaching. So he work and do other things. So that's not his only income, but yeah, that's where they at with it. So yeah, you got to go be on all these platforms because you got to make this money count. So yes, that's why Tiana be out here pushing her Facebook now. She's back over here on YouTube because she had left YouTube for a while, and she was strictly over there doing TikTok lives. And now she got this car. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She got to get up here and get on all these different platforms, opposed to just going and getting a job. You can still run your platforms, but go get a job. You got the time. Your child is in school all day. Yeah. So, yeah. So just want to throw that out there. That's another reason I'm not that fond of her, because the laziness is not cute to me. Being lazy is not attractive to me. And I'm not into this social media. It's the job. Okay, until it's not. Right? Okay. Let's get into this 29-year-old single mother, 29-year-old that could be going to doing something more with her life. What do you want to do with your life? What is the goal? What? Making memories, pool day, my Jersey Mike's order, and on and on. I'm starting it right here because I don't really need to hear her order too tough.
All right, thank you.
And an old video popped up. I see you said her mom is kind of off. I seen an old video from like 2 years ago about her when her and her mother was going at it. And she had called the cops on her mom. And I didn't watch the whole video. But yeah, and I had heard about that from the reactors, about her and her mother getting into it and all this and that, and back and forth, and all the other stuff you guys putting in the comment box. I've heard all that. But here they are right here, like I was saying with Sky and her mother.
So you guys, we finally made it to the pool here. My mama. There go Eli. Eli, say hey.
Yes, let me say this real quick too. Since we starting here, with Tiana as far as me putting her over on my channel, so we can kind of backtrack a little bit to what we already know from her other videos. Another thing that bothers me about her, just like these other women, is the men around the kid. The men we haven't really seen the men around Elijah, but let's just say you always here lately, you got this man up over there laid in the bed. Yet another man laid up in the bed with you. Don't take you out in public, don't take you out on dates. You not at his place, but he always laid up over at your place eating your food. She's another one. And that's supposed to be so cute. There's nothing cute about that. These men are not offering you anything. They're not doing anything for you. And why not? Because you don't do nothing for yourself. You laying around as a 29-year-old young lady doing nothing for yourself. So that's the same way. I don't even care if it's the same man. And that makes it even worse because he already know you ain't about nothing. So he already know what he got to do and get the heck on. And then to boot, he got somebody. Wow. Just don't, you have no expectations for no respect for yourself. You got nothing going on for yourself. And that's how these men be treating you. But you think you hot shit now because you got a car? Okay, Tiana.
Grandma. Hey. So
I got Mama.
I got Mama. So we're about to go sit over here in the picnic area and eat our food, and then we're gonna get in. Wait, you could eat first, and then you could go get in the water. Put your shoes on, son. Your toes look a mess, son. They're so dark and black and dirty. Go ahead. Why would you do that? That was rude. Say sorry.
Why would he need to say sorry? He did it intentionally. That's what I'm saying about his little attitude. His attitude is getting worse. He did that on purpose. Now, did she need to call his toes black and ugly and all of that? No. Because if they are, it's your fault. You should be in there making sure he's cleaning his toes and stuff properly. He's just now learning how to really groom himself. But why do he need to say sorry?
You can sit out. Don't play with me.
I sit right here.
Let me ignore her.
I'm thirsty.
You always thirsty. Y'all can pick whichever chips y'all want. Chill out.
Right.
Acting wild. And take your pocket. Let it burn to money so it's like amen.
Amen.
What's the matter with that?
Y'all, this sandwich is busting.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get in there. You gotta eat your food first. Y'all already done took a bite. But y'all can have a bite.
I'm good. Oh, you got to continue explaining.
This angle is horrible.
Mm-hmm. He might not be hungry because he ate a bunch of junk at the house. No, he won't do my food.
I understand that he was just acting out to what she had said to him. First, you have to respect your kids and you have to respect you. I get that part, but doing that, what he did was unnecessary. And no, I said that she didn't need to say that. That was unnecessary. But he's starting to do a whole lot of things acting out like that. And it is her fault. So I'm not necessarily blaming completely on him, but something needs to be done because it's only going to get worse. You can't make excuses for it and keep letting it slide because he's getting older. And it's only going to get worse. So that's the point I'm making on that. I'm not saying that, yeah, she was wrong for what she did, but his acting out like that, and that's not the first time he does. He do that quite a bit. So that's just the only thing I'm pointing out. Because again, that's her child. She the one gonna have to deal with it, not me. And of course, the people at school gonna have to deal with him too. Because we already seen videos in the past where he's coming home talking about this, and that. Well, it's only gonna get worse at school.
They had the ice cream sandwich. Some of those things in that little container. And
When she Black and Bougie, when she made that rude comment to him about his toes, which was unnecessary. I say it for the third time, but she always say unnecessary shit. He shut the gate on her. Yeah. And then she was like, say you sorry. He didn't even say he's sorry. So what was the point of you telling him to say it if he ignored you anyway?
something else. Oh, I think you said ham sandwich.
Look at this. Why does she got
Oh, you
this
still
camera
gotta wait
at this
until-
angle?
I'm done. Okay?
Girl, all you see is her breast and her lips.
And
Wrap your sandwich back up. Let me see.
two.
It's getting worse, Black and Bougie. I'm saying. When it ain't his fault, I know it's not. So, they don't have nothing to drink. And then this right here, why does she think we want to just sit here and watch her chew on the sandwich?
Is it really cold? I'm scared.
Me?
That I am. Woo!
Talk about me?
You gotta do it fast, that's why.
Grandma, you wanna
Ooh,
race?
that is cold.
You guys wanna race?
What race doing what?
Like right here?
Now I do give her credit. Like I said, I like to try to find something positive. I don't like to just with everybody else, but the last one we're gonna talk about, I don't never have nothing positive to say. But at least she, they out here trying to make memories. You got 3 generations out here, women, and they got the grandson, great grandson, son out here. So at least they're out trying to do something. And again, not just sitting in the house. And it is summertime, right? But then the second thing I have to say, after I say something positive, is he don't have no friends. Right? This will be an opportunity to bring one of his friends with him, go to the pool, so he have somebody to play with at the pool.
Over there, didn't come back. Ready?
So you want to race and everything.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Go ahead. Swim. Swim.
Yeah,
Swim.
you need at least one friend, a cousin or
Come
somebody.
swim to me. It's not that bad. You gotta get in it. See how fast we just got in? We gotta keep going. You gotta come to the deeper end so that way
Ain't nobody at the pool.
it gets to like to your chest.
I don't think I'm ready.
Come on, girl. I ain't ready either, but I'm gonna do it.
I beat you.
I want to see you swim, son.
This third?
Can you float?
No. I can't go over there.
No, you're not supposed to. Y'all grandma over there sitting down. She's like, I don't want to get in. But my mom over there talking about how it's cold. It is cold. I ain't gonna lie. It is. I'm about to go. I'm in 3 feet right now. I'm about to go to 4. But I'm gonna put y'all down so y'all can see. I ain't going past that.
Keep going.
And then the wind ain't making it no better. Dang. Girl. It's cold. Mom, don't do it or I'm going to splash you back. Don't do it. Let me get acclimated with the water by myself. If you splash me, I'm going to splash you good. Don't do it. Don't do it, Mom. I'm going to tell you. Don't do it.
That's a good question there. I don't know. I don't think so. So she's telling him to go swim, but have he had swimming lessons? You're right. But she do that. Just go do it. It's like, go do it. She don't ever model it. She don't do anything. She just tell him to go do it. And then it's like she almost gets upset when he don't do it the way she wants him to. She feeds him well. Fortunately, the bar's in hell in this sector because most of these moms do nothing. That's true. Now, yeah, she will cook for him, feed him. Yep, true enough. So that's something else positive. For sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the most part, everything but the way how she talks to him sometime and his behavior but that's going to be the part that's going to be the part she's going to have to deal with. That's going to be the hardest to change, because feeding them and clothing them, that's what she's supposed to do, right? It's just we know women in this sector don't do it. So yeah, we got to give her kudos for doing what she's supposed to do. But that behavior of his, and nobody really want to be with him, be around him, because he's always complaining about somebody hitting him and stuff. Like in the video when she was letting him drive the car. As soon as he get in the car, he want to be big mouth, be big at the mouth, but he done hit this girl. Right? So it almost seems like he always got issues with other kids. Hey, Golden Brown, always have issues with other kids. So, yeah.
You don't wish you didn't do it. I don't want to touch my back. They got my back cold. Come on, let's go deeper. Go deeper? For 5 feet? I'm tensing up. My back is cold.
Because you need to dip your whole body down and at least up to your neck so your whole body can get used to it. Like, y'all don't know that?
I told you that joke was cold, girl. She over here screaming like a maniac. Go ahead. Get it. Put your shoulders down. Put your shoulders up. Go ahead, put your shoulders down. Go ahead, put your shoulders down. Yo, you funny. Oh, hold on.
Come on, Bill Nye, the science guy. Ah, shit.
Gotta get some hot water.
Girl, it's cold. Oh.
Yeah, I need to water way at 5 feet. Is that deep?
Yeah, you'll float though.
That's what I was wondering about the 30-minute. I'm like, when she first talked about he need to eat first, I'm like, what happened to the 30-minute rule? But, I don't know. Maybe she let him sit out. She just clipped the video that we don't know. But, yeah, I was thinking about that too.
I won't go.
Yes, you will. You got on the life jacket.
I'm not doing it.
Then don't go this far. Stay in 2 feet. Stay in 2 feet, 3 feet.
And she's not even doing anything with him. Like, she can pull his hand, pull his arms, let him float through the water so he can get comfortable with the water. Be interactive with him. It's like he has nobody to play with. Did you bring anything to play with?
Come on. You scared, taste it. Oh, it's cold, girl.
Oh, you have a life jacket?
Oh, hold on. Woo!
And it's deep. This is deep, bro. This is deep. Oh,
Oh,
Hold on. It's too much all at once. Hold on. I'm standing on my tippy toes. I'm trying to put my feet down, but this is cold.
my feet on the ground.
Oh, this is
Hell no, I won't be able to breathe. Girl, this water cold. But
I done got used to it now, so I'm good. Girl, the whole time I thought this pool went up to 60, only go up to 5. So I could go all the way to the deep end. I could swim, you guys, but I don't want to get my hair wet. My mom making her way around the whole pool. Hey, y'all have fun? Yeah?
I am going watching y'all wade in the water.
Elijah learned how to swim. The phone had died by then. You saw him?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now you.
Them two look like they act like.
You act like them too. Why are you still in my car? Get out.
Because I want you to take me by me.
Oh my God. Why you didn't say that before I came all the way here? Whew. Hey girl, hey. It's the next day. And girl, it is hot outside, okay?
So what is this thing with her dropping Elijah off with her grandmother and every day? What is going on with that, guys? Like, I don't know. I mean, I understand doing this sometime because you want, hey, you don't have the father taking him, and you deserve to have some little time if if you have a village to help you. But it seems like she do it a lot now. I know it's because she got the car, but what are you doing? Like I stated when I first started this, I can understand her doing it if she was going to a job. Okay, but you're not doing anything. You're right there at the house. Okay. We're gonna do a few more minutes of this because I'm not watching this whole thing. And we're gonna move on.
It is so hot. Eli in the back. Come say hey.
Hey.
Come over here. Girl, I'm fastening your seatbelt. Girl, it is hot. It's hot.
Hey,
It's hot. We're about to take off to go get some food. You want to go get tacos?
What tacos?
Just tacos. Do you want tacos? What do you want?
Could we go like to fast food store?
No. That's no. You need to eat some real food. Get some tacos. Go to the taco truck. We're gonna go to the taco truck and get some tacos. He just want to eat McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's all the time. No, that's trash. We need some real food, son. But that's what we're about to do. I got a question for you though.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
What is it?
Do you want to go to the aquarium or do you want to go to the zoo?
So like.
Nope, that's your only options. Either or. You cannot pick both.
Wait, can I think for a second?
Yeah. Either or.
So like, I love searching about sea creatures. So it was kind of like, I kind of like the aquarium. So now I'm gonna try it. Like, zoo has lots of fun animals to like pet. Oh, I am not going to the zoo. I forgot they have lions.
Not this zoo. This zoo don't have lions, but all that stuff is caged, so you won't be able to. They won't be able to get close to you.
Oh,
But it's up to you which one you want to do. But I need it.
aquarium.
You want to go to the aquarium?
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
love sea creatures.
I figured he would say that. Okay. I would have rather go to the zoo because I don't know, that's more of my vibe. He likes the sea creatures and stuff like that, but I'm more of like the land animals. But that's cool. If that's where you want to go, then that's where we.
But the thing is, I'm glad she gave him a choice. Like I stated, at least she is trying to get out and do something with him, opposed to just dropping him off at the grandparents every day. But why can't you do one this time and next week go to the other? You know, that's another thing too. So you go into the aquarium first and then go to the zoo on the next round. So, you know, that's just a choice. But again, when I can say something positive, I will. At least she's attempting to do things with him. You know, and not just him stuck up in the house all day.
Gonna take him, and
I kind of like land.
yeah, I know you like some of them, but we're gonna go get something to eat first from the taco truck. I just picked them up from my mom's.
I just want to drink.
Give her a break because he loves being over here because there's a bunch of kids over here and he gets to play with them. They don't really get into it over here except for the little girl like y'all seen in the previous vlog. But as far as the boys is concerned over here, they play well together. Now the kids that live where I live, they don't like to incorporate Eli into the games and stuff like that. Like they want to just pick on him all the time. So that's why he don't like to be home, or y'all don't ever see him playing with the kids where I live at.
But why would you say that in front of him? Because he just feeds into that. That's not something you say in front of kids. That's something you could explain when he was at the grandmama's house. So whatever you were doing while he was at the grandma's house, because it seems like you get all this free time at night now, you could have talked about this in your video without him being there. Yeah, because that's how he always the victim and always is always everybody else. And he keeps going with that theory. Now, you heard what she just said. We already knew about the little girl. He get along with the boys. I guarantee you by the end of this summer, it's probably going to be something said about the boys in this neighborhood too. And it's going to be the boys' fault. All right. So let's continue.
That's the reason why. So he likes to come over here to be able to play with the kids. And that's fine with me because that gives me some time to do what I need to do and have some downtime for myself. But I wanted to give my mom a break today because he always with her. So
yeah, that's what I just said.
We're about to go head on north. So
I just want to drink, Mom.
You hung? I mean, you thirsty?
Yeah.
I'm thirsty too. I think I got a little something in here. You might could get.
Hey,
You
Kelly.
said what now, son?
This is what it tastes like. The thing in your Stanley cup.
What did what
Right,
taste
Black
like?
Bougie. That's what I'm talking about. That little
Remember
attitude
the
of his too.
supermarket that I went to my father's house and you were there with me.
Was this Easter? Was this Easter day?
No.
Or this was back in April?
Yeah, that was back in there.
Okay. I think I remember a little bit.
When it was Easter, we was at Shonda's house.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh wow, you got a good memory.
That was back in April 1st. April 1st is Easter? No.
I don't remember what day Easter had fell on, but I believe it was at the beginning of April. Or it wasn't the 20th, or somewhere that I don't remember. But I know we definitely was at Shonda's for Easter. But what did your father give you?
Like this packet, like it's like a sugar packet for water.
Like a flavor packet.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
A flavoring packet. Okay.
And you was like there with me outside my father's house.
Yeah.
And you was with me.
It was good.
Yeah.
Whatever they gave you.
God, that's what it tastes like in your Stanley cup.
Y'all, it's so hot outside. It is 80 degrees in the car.
I love it.
So if it's 80 degrees in the car, I can just imagine.
So why would you want to go to the zoo? That's another thing. Why would you want to go to the zoo and it's that hot outside? I mean, just a thought.
What the degrees is outside the car. And it's supposed to be hot all week long. Like, it's supposed to touch the hundreds. And it don't normally touch the hundreds here in Connecticut. Like, the most we probably gonna get is like 97. And that ain't until like July, August. So, man, we gotta stay cool, okay? But we will not be sitting in the house all of this time for the summer. We gotta be outside, either at the aquariums, the beaches, the amusement parks and stuff. Just keeping cool.
Wait,
Wait, what?
when summer comes, can we go to
Well,
like?
it is summer, son. What are you talking about?
It's summer today.
Summer started on the 20th or the 21st.
Summer passed.
No, it started on the 20th or the 21st of June.
Oh,
We're in summer now.
yay, summertime. I love summer.
Why you think you haven't been getting up going to school? Because it's summer.
Oh yeah. I forgot. If it wasn't summer, I would have been in school.
Correct.
So is she pregnant or not, guys? Was that just a skit she was doing? Is she pregnant? Because I know the video, she did a video out there talking about she was pregnant. Was that true? Was that a skit? And she was saying how she wasn't going to keep the baby. So what's going on with that?
I'm lucky I got home 4 months. Wait, 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Wait, I think I have 4 months out.
No, only 2.
2 months?
Yeah, 2 months. Tacos. Yeah, that's what you want too, right? Okay. Yeah. Hi. Can I get 2 orders of burrito tacos? Yeah, on the side, right? Well, one on one plate.
Anything else?
Yeah, drinks. What drink do you want, son? Right here. You got picked from right here. Do you want the Spanish drink or do you want one of those? You want Okay, a ginger ale. And let me get 2 of those. Yeah. That's it, mommy.
Total will come up to 27.
Okay. Watch out, baby.
Is your first time here?
No.
No?
His though.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I love me a good burrito taco chicken because I don't eat beef. I love me a good chicken burrito taco. I mean, right, Golden. Well, you know, I guess the first part of the car ride letting us know he was given a choice where they wanted to actually go. He still have a bad attitude though. He's not bad because he don't have nobody to be bad with. He by himself. But he does get into his little bad attitudes, just like his mama. Yeah, she had a video out there saying that she was pregnant, or she thought she was pregnant, or something of that nature. And should she tell him if she is, and she's not gonna keep it, and all this, that, and the other. So I don't know what became of that.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Come on, baby. Here, you gotta hold this. It's gonna go off, and that means our food is ready. Okay. All right.
It takes like a couple seconds to make, because if you have the tortilla.
Oh yeah. This is mine. Look at that.
Ooh, that's bottom. Girl.
I think that one's mine. Hold on. Yeah. Then this one's Eli. Y'all know his is always clean. Here, baby. That's the sauce you dip it in.
What type of meat is it?
It's beef.
Oh,
It's like steak. Sit down. Ready for your grace.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, thank you for my food, and I pray, thank you. Amen.
You want me to open this? It's the stuff. The meat is made in that sauce. Don't get it on your clothes.
Does it
So you need to eat over the plate.
Does this taste like the tacos that you eat? That like the tacos the tango corn tacos?
No,
Oh.
it's better.
Oh, okay. You think so, Black and Bougie?
Honey, stop hitting me in my head.
I'm sorry.
So you need to stay next to me. Do you understand?
Oh, that's
All right. So the rest of the video, they just went to they didn't wash their hand. They put no hand sanitizer on. They go into the aquarium. The aquarium looks boring to me from when I perused through it, but it's not for me. It's for him. But that was all they did at the end. So again, the positives I can say is, yes, she's making a conscious effort to get him out, even though he spent all his time over to mama's house, which is ludicrous. But anyway, she gave her reason why. But yeah, he's the only child, so it's just going to be some things that's going to be a little bit different because he is an only child. And, he don't have a whole lot of people to play with, so. Thank you, Cancer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you haven't hit that like button, I would appreciate it. So that's pretty much that. There are beaches in Connecticut. Yes, they're near the water. Yeah. They're near the water. Yeah, there are beautiful beaches up that way as well, but they're near the water, and they're near Rhode Island, the ocean state, and they're near Massachusetts. They're in between those two states. So yeah, they're near water. They can go to the beach. Yeah. Now I don't know how far it is from where she actually lives, but yeah, there's beaches around there. So, yeah, he didn't have to sit and listen to her nasty mouth and then the victim statements that she always makes, that's going to be his downfall. And then the grandmama, that's not much better. He'd be over there, but yeah, she ain't that much better. But, hey, it is what it is. But I just want to, kind of dip my toes a little bit into her, especially those first two shorts I showed, especially one with him cursing and this one. And so we'll bring her over here and say what we need to say as far as it goes with her. All right. So hold the line. Let's go ahead and move it on over here to our last little situation for today. We're going to finish up like I stated before. Well, not before. What I stated in the beginning. We're going to go back. Finish up the one we were looking at yesterday as it relates to Betty Joe, if I can get it out. I was trying to figure out what I had going on here. Yeah. So we'll go finish that one up. So I don't know if anybody's gotten any word on anything else, anything new on her, because I know what's going around that she had the baby. But again, not sure about that. So if anybody's heard anything else. Yeah, she probably scared of Tiana because she know how Tiana can go to the left. You know what I'm saying? And then they get to arguing and carrying on. So, yeah. Yeah, you should always have hand sanitizer in your car, in your purse. Always. Even just the simple fact of touching the gas pump. And like I always tell people, you know, when we was going through the C-19 situation, everybody wanted to run and buy hand sanitizer. Everybody want to wash their hands. People are so reactive, you know, instead of being proactive, they're reactive. So now we back to, you don't have an issue buying hand sanitizer. Now the shelves are full. Hand soap is full. I mean, it's something you need to be doing every day, all day. You should be just like anything else you do. Wash your hands, and wash them the proper way. When you're in situations, you're in your car getting gas, hand sanitizer, you know, coming out the grocery stores and all that, hand sanitizer. So, you know, should be common practice, but it's not for a lot of people. All right. So, yeah. So let's get into it. Again, this one was about 10 months ago. I'm trying to keep it together, homeless. And we started this yesterday. So we're going to try to get through most of it today if we can. You look at it, she's just still same conversation you will hear her talk about today. Right? So around and around we go.
Most women, I'm going to say like 85% of women, you guys have time to detach, heal, live, breathe, rebuild, grieve, cry. You have all this time to get your shit together. I had no time. And I did it to myself. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, me chasing him was his fault. It was my fucking fault. I was the stupid bitch. I say that all the time. But we're not going to act like we forgot the steps and everything Olivia went through and everything that happened to me and this and da. We're not going to forget everything because everything is fucking documented, okay? Stop trying to make it a different story than what the fuck it is. But that's another reason why I give grace to AJ's dad, because he leaves me the fuck alone. And in a world where I was never left the fuck alone with the other one, I guess I respect that a little bit. I respect that a little bit out of AJ's dad. Like, at least he leaves me the fuck alone and he doesn't interfere with me and with AJ and I, you know what I mean? But it's irritating now because it's like,
why is it called an interference? If he's the father and he wants to be in his child's life, why is the word interference? Wow.
Like,
go ahead and get your story together.
You know that AJ needs you, you know? Mama, and I've told him that. Like, once you come into his life, don't just like come in and disappear, come in and disappear, don't do that. Like, be consistent in his life. I even told that man, because he told me for a long time he couldn't help me. He wasn't always helping me when he was talking to AJ. I said, I don't even care if you help me with AJ. Just call AJ. Call AJ every day, every other day if you can. Like, but I'm the bitch. I'm the one. It's okay. And that's my problem. I don't get the credit I deserve. I don't get the love I deserve. I don't get the respect I deserve. And you know what? It's okay. Because everything will be everything when the time comes. Right now is not the time. It is what it is. It's my time to do what I need to do. And I'm okay with that. I'm all right. I'm okay. But when I need to vent and scream and yell and get what I need out, I will do so. And if you have a problem with it, don't watch. You're not going outside. We're gonna go somewhere right now, okay? Come on, let's go. Mommy's gonna get coffee and then we're gonna go to the place to try to get some help. We're going to the place. You guys want me to stay on live, or are you guys sick of me? I totally understand if you're sick of me. Hey, you guys, did you know that my car is leaking? My car is leaking water. I got a bitter baby mama and she keeps my boys away. Well, you know what? I believe you. I do believe you. I do. A lot of women do it to men. And it's the same women who stick up for my ex doing it to me. But look, it's not just women who do it to men. It's vice versa. You see, I'm going through it right now. So it's okay.
So again, she sets these lies up that her kids are being kept away from her. When she left them for the summer, she abandoned them, wasn't calling them, nothing. But she wanted to sit here in this camera and say she's going through it now. Her kids are being kept from her.
I think that people Oh, I got something for you. Look, I got something for you. I got a toy for you. Want your toy? I think that
No, Cancer, don't leave, but this is gonna be the last one.
you know,
If you gotta go, please.
Let's be
hit the
real.
like button, please.
we spend so much time, right, in these relationships, right? And we don't give ourselves fuck everybody else, right? Who comes into the relationship, who's an outsider looking in, who's on the internet watching my situation go down. We don't give ourselves enough grace, and we don't give the person that we laid down with enough grace. Okay? We could do everything else but heal together. We could do everything else but heal together. We can do everything else but heal together and heal one another. We could do everything else but that. So that's why I'm not going to say it is what it is. If your baby mama is bitter, bro, go talk to her. And I'm not saying go fuck on her. Just go talk to her. Go sit down. Buy her a fucking cup of coffee. Because at the end of the day, you slept with her. You put babies in her. You guys had love at one point. So have respect.
Girl, she killed me with all this. You never wanted to go talk, but we seen a text message about that, or app message, whatever you want to call it, where Gerard was asking you and telling you how unreasonable you are. You never want to just talk and do what you need to do. All you want to do, that's why you throw it there. Don't let it. You the one want to do all of that. It's like you always got these little speeches and sermons and TED Talks and TikTok talks, and you do none of this. None of it. This is not how you move.
Respect. And I don't care what you guys say. When you love somebody, that love doesn't just disappear.
And none of those kids were made out of love. And not everybody makes kids out of love. None of your kids were made out of love. None of them. They all were made out of lust. And that's that. That's the harsh reality. So don't sit there, you had love for each other at one point. No, you didn't. Oh, so you had love for Joey? He came over there. Y'all had SCX. That was love. And even the Web3, they weren't out of love. None of them were. The first one was probably just an oops. And the other two, you was busy trying to hold on to him. That's why when you got pregnant again by somebody else, you tried to pin it on him. Okay.
And maybe it does for some people, because I'm getting to understand that I am one out of probably a fucking million. I'm not like the rest. When I do love somebody, the love doesn't just disappear from me. I don't just, oh, it's you? Fuck you. I hate you. I hope you die. That's not how I work. Even if you fuck me over, that's still not how I work. I wasn't built like that. I wasn't made like that. I wish I was. Right? I wish I was as cold-hearted as a lot of you motherfuckers. I wish I could see my ex. Even now, if I see Lorenzo and he's fucking living on the fucking street, I'd probably still help him. You know why? Because we have a child together. Hi. Maybe I would. Maybe. Not like I want to be with his fucking ass. So don't get it fucked up. I'm saying maybe I would help him. Maybe. But probably not. Because you know what? He doesn't even help his kid. So you know what? Fuck that. No.
And the gag is he wouldn't help you. So it doesn't matter what you're talking about. None of these men help you. None of them help you. Even to this day, this was 10 months ago. Like I stated, if you just watching this, you would think there's something she did yesterday. I mean, you know she didn't, because she's not pregnant here, but it's the same bullshit conversation, the same bullshit language, same. But you homeless. Again, I'm going to say this. This was the time when she was running a homeless scam. And this is what she had time to talk about. If you threw out here and you homeless, your mind ain't going to none of this. It might go to it, but not enough for you to come on here and do a 2-hour live about it. That's why, again, we know you were running a scam. And this here you had to talk about so you can get the views. As usual.
I wouldn't help him with shit. It would be hard, though. It would be hard. I would feel bad. And that's how I hate that I'm built. I don't like that shit. Why the fuck I gotta feel bad? Why? He doesn't feel bad. You think he gives a fuck that we're homeless? You think he gives a fuck? He don't give a fuck. He probably is laughing at me. He doesn't care. And that's okay. He doesn't have to care. We're not the same person.
Because he knew you was running a scam. That's why he didn't care. Everybody knew you was running a scam, but the people
maybe probably not. No, I'm just saying that because I'm being so fucking vulnerable and real with you guys right now. Please respect that. I know I'm a fucking dumbass. I know I'm too kind-hearted. I know that I'm fucking a weakling when it comes to having a good heart. That's just who I am. And I hate that I'm like that. I hate it. What, baby? Like, literally.
This person in her chat that had been going off the whole time said, so, they called us scammer. Then they said, you are not homeless, but keep playing. Someone said, do you feel bad for not calling your kids? Someone said, filthy mouth. That same person said, you're a liar. Yeah.
What? You want your Wawa? Yeah? That's how I've always been fucked over. Because of this heart. The fuck? Why do you think I'm in this situation with my first kid's father? Because my heart. And he knew how I was. He knew I wasn't going to do that shit to him. Okay, she's going for water. I don't know what she wants. I think she's tired. Okay, baby. I got it. You want this? No, okay. Go to sleep. You're tired. Take a nap, honey. You want the brush? She took the brush. Anyway, guys. Olivia, why don't you, hold on. Oh my gosh. I forgot which one I got last time.
And these two people in the chat that's able to go on like they want to, they're saying, You were keeping them kids from him, so he took you to court. And the person came back because she's not homeless. These two people getting it in this chat because I guess it was no mods in the chat this time.
Did I get vanilla? I must have. Hello? Yes, can I get a medium? Do you have a large iced coffee?
But she homeless though, guys.
I want a vanilla.
A vanilla?
Yes.
Okay. Is that it?
What if I get it with the meal, with the number one?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do that.
The number one meal with a vanilla iced coffee?
Yeah, a large vanilla iced coffee.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right.
With the large and everything,
Thank
but
you.
you homeless. Got it.
She said, thank you. Getting the food for Kailani. I wonder if I have money. How much did he say it was? The coffee will make you feel better. I know. I feel fine. Like, I don't even care anymore, you guys. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, I just don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if I look crazy. I don't care if anything. I don't care. Because how I feel is valid. And how I feel is how I feel. Like, it is what it is. Anyway, I got the sandwich for her because I can't just have her eat chips. I got everything for her. The last time I ate this, I got a stomach ache. I can't eat this type of food anymore. But I'm not even hungry. I just want a coffee. Okay. Let me do 7 and then the rest on here. Okay. Mama. What, baby? Yes, baby. Oh, wait, honey. No.
And someone in the chat, this ain't one of the same people that's been going in, said what I said yesterday we did this. So you left the hotel before checkout time to sit in a car. That's exactly what I said. You homeless. It's hot outside. You still had 2 hours before you can check out, but you rather come sit in the car? Yeah, because you were lying. You were lying. I have so much to do, but you sitting here in the car talking about some baby daddies. Okay.
Thank you. You too. Here. He could have filled this shit up on the way though, bro. It's good. This coffee's really good. But it's so fattening, I can tell. It's sweet.
Look at that hood. Look at the top up here, guys, of the car. Look at the top of the car. The ceiling is just falling apart.
Anyway, somebody said, what did that comment say? Narcissists hate when they lose control. Is that what that said? The one thing narcissists hate is being exposed. Okay, being exposed. That man did what any good father would do. She lost control and mad because you were not on top of your priorities with those kids, but playing with men. Oh, okay. You're right.
They were right.
You're right. You're right. So you're trying to say I'm a narcissist because why? I hate to be exposed. Exposed for what?
Yeah, they told the truth, and I can't even read. She zapped them out of here, so I can't even read what they actually said. But they told her the truth. And now watch her. She's gonna try to break it down, girl. Yeah, it was the truth. There's no need to try to explain anything. That's exactly what it is, and that's what you don't want people to know. This is the part where we talk about you don't ever want people to know the real story. Yeah.
What was I exposed for? I didn't do anything wrong, but took care of my kids when he left them. I'm sorry that I was looking for love. I was. I'm not gonna lie about that either. I wanted somebody to love me. I'm so sorry that I had a boyfriend. I'm really sorry that I tried to move on. It wasn't successful, but I'm so sorry. And what else did that comment say? He did what any good father would do. Okay, so why don't all these other men take? Are you a woman? Why didn't the father of your kids take the child away from you? He's a good father, right? Was he a good father? So every single good. Now let me tell you what a good father does. A good father supports the mother of his kids no matter what. And I'm not saying support them financially. He supports her mental state.
No, he don't. No, he don't. That he don't need to support you. You need to support yourself. So a good man a good man focuses on his kids, not a grown-ass woman that's deciding to make the decisions that she makes. That's what I call a simp. Because some of these people out here want to call men that's really good men that take care of their family, and whether it's just their wife and kids or just their kids, they do what they're supposed to do as an adult and as a man. That's who they call simps. No, that's a simp is somebody that's falling behind a woman like you that always make bad decisions, especially when it comes to her kids. You got this thing in your head so twisted just because you got pregnant and birthed children that he's just supposed to bow down to your every whim. It doesn't matter that you shitty, you're a horrible person, you're a horrible mother, you're not a good example to the kids. You bring drama and toxicity to every situation, but he's just supposed to support you. Now, the analogy you want to kind of go back at the person in your comment box, you don't even know that person. And just because he's a good man don't mean he need to take the kids if she's a good woman. There are people out here that co-parent and the mother actually takes care of her children and he's actually involved in the life and they actually do their co-parenting seamlessly. So he don't have to take the kids because there's no need. He get his visitation and they can move on around and do what they got to do. Right? It's summertime right now and a lot of people exchanging kids for the summer with no problems. Yeah, it's just you. You the only one you're the one we talking about. You're not the only one. You're the one we're talking about. But let's let you go ahead and continue with your foolery.
He wants her to be the best version of herself for her kids. Because if your kids don't have a sane mother, the kids feel everything that the mother feels. The kids are connected, interconnected, interlocked with their mother, right?
Not
Sorry, this
necessarily.
might go over some of y'all heads.
No,
I don't know.
not necessarily.
Even if your mom, I always say this, even if your mom is a
No, you're wrong. Again, your weak analogies. You're wrong. A child is not automatically connected to a mother. That mothering has to take place. That bonding has to take place. That's why they put the baby on the mom as soon as the baby is delivered, and it goes forward from there. So you saying if a child gets adopted out right after birth, they still connected to that mother? No, because only mother they know is the one that actually loves them, the one that's raising them. Now, some say they always felt a little strange, but still, if they never know that they're adopted, they never know. So stop it. You think that, again, like we said before, she thinks that she can act how any way she want to act. She can do whatever she want to do, and everybody's supposed to bow down, kiss the rings, kiss her dirty toes, just because she gave birth. That's the bottom line for this chick. She can do whatever she want to do, and everybody's still supposed to support her.
a druggie on the street, she's a crazy person, you're always going to be interlocked with your mother. You come from your mother. Okay, let alone if you have a good mother who loves you, right? Okay, so a real good father, that's his number one priority. And I've met a lot of men who are good fathers. Never been with one, but I'm just saying, I met a lot of men who are like that. So, and that's what I see from these men. They care about the well-being of the mother of their kids, number one. They don't try to ruin their life. Number two, unless the woman is a cold stone drug addict and she's crazy out of her mind, no, a normal man doesn't try to take kids away from their mother because he understands that's what the kids need. They need to be with the mother.
No, a normal man and even a judge knows that they don't need to be with a person like you. You always try to take it to the extreme with your examples, a druggie. No, it doesn't have to just be a druggie. It can be a person that's neglectful, that's abusive. Same deal. They're not even on drugs. So your analogy is only reason a kid should be taken away is if that person is on drugs. There are some people out here on drugs, they're functioning drug addicts, and they treat their kids well. They go to work, they run a household, they do all the things. So what are you talking about? And there's people like you, what has been rumored to be on drugs, but don't do nothing, don't work, don't do nothing, just lay around with different men, toxic as all get out, and you think the kids should just be with you because, again, you gave birth. Like you don't even think before you talk because you're so busy wanting to look like the victim. And again, the judge said what he said. So why is this still he's such a bad person when the judge said what he said or she said? I don't know, the judge. But you steady want to say he's a horrible person because he took the kids. And you sitting here in Florida and you abandon your kids, but he's a horrible person. Houseway.
So yeah. The judge says I was unfit. You're right. A judge who doesn't know me from fucking Adam. You're right. He did. I mean, according to y'all, right? That's what that means since he gave my kids the.
Yeah, it ain't according to us. It's according to the law. And you have to bring evidence. He don't have to know you. He didn't know Gerard either. So, the legal system doesn't base it on if they know you or not. What the fuck are you talking about? That's not how this thing works. You got to bring documentation. Like I keep telling you, documentation beats conversation. And the person in the chat that said that also said you fail to follow any other court orders. And she might read that later. Yeah. The judge don't know me, so yeah. But if the judge knew you, they would have still said no. If the judge can just sit and watch your videos at that time, because they was horrible back then too, he still would have said you were unfit. Okay.
Him, that means he thinks I'm unfit. Yeah, you're right. The judge has never met me. Never seen me interact with my kids. The judge never met my fucking kids. He's never seen my kids in front of me. So you're right. You're right. Based off of lies and the fact that I didn't have a lawyer protecting me and the fact that he did, I'm now unfit. Yeah. Okay.
You unfit because you
Well, I
ran
guess it
off to
matters what the
Florida.
lawyer, I mean, what the judge thinks, right?
You unfit
After
on
all,
that
he knew me
alone.
so well. You know what I mean? He would know, right? You want more, baby?
Exactly,
Do
Melvin.
you
That makes
believe?
it even worse.
So no. Right now in this current state, no. Take care of all my kids, no. But at the time when they were taken from me, I was taking care of them solely by myself.
If the judge says that, then you are on drugs and unfit. It was it says parenting classes, ? Mental eval, ? Rug test, ? Then they say you are unfit and broke. You can't take care of the two you got. Please wrap this up, Brokey. Come on. And then someone said, so do you believe you will be able to take care of all your kids alone now? And that's what she's saying. You wasn't taking care of them back then. If you were, then it wouldn't have been a problem. And then somebody put, you're live streaming with kids in the back driving. Wow. Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. All they got to do is watch your videos and they will deem you unfit. That would be all the documentation he would actually need. And then again, you keep leaving the kids. Even if he go back to court right now, he has even more documentation on you. Since the time the kids were taken from your custody, he has even more documentation on you. How you've gotten worse. You haven't even gotten any better.
With no help from the father. Zero help. I managed to get a 3-bedroom apartment. I always kept a roof over our head, food in our refrigerator. I always kept clothes on their back. He never gave me a dime. So, what is the problem? Okay, baby. She's just tired now. Yeah, baby. So, I mean, yeah, it was a good strategy. You know what I mean?
Because she's sitting in that car seat. And she got quiet because she knew she got caught up in everything. They was checking her ass. They was clocking it all. You want to say clock it. They was doing all of that. So that's why she got quiet for this time frame. Mm-hmm.
What?
And if she keep looking back,
Here, you want this?
That is so dangerous.
Do you want
Anybody
this?
can hit their brakes and she keep looking back.
Yeah, she's sleeping.
10 o'clock in the morning. No, she's
Ooh, wee child.
girl, stop it.
Here you go. Here you go.
Now she said she wasn't gonna eat none of that food because it made her stomach hurt. But she over there second time she done put something in her mouth. Liar.
Okay, I don't, like I keep saying, I don't want to talk about it because you guys think that sleeping with that person didn't do anything to me, but it did. It disgusts me to my core. Okay, I did the worst duty to disservice to myself, letting that man touch me again. Like, I feel disgusted, ultimately disgusted. And maybe that's what I needed. I needed to feel this way. So I'm okay with that. But I'm just saying, like,
She felt disgusted, but remember the other throwback we did when she had on the white t-shirt? She was up there saying, if I ever he ever get away from her and he see me one time and we're out and he's drinking, oh, he's going for it again. And I'm gonna show y'all. But you were so disgusted though. You were so disgusted that when you were in Florida, you called his phone and the number was changed on your birthday. But you were so disgusted.
you guys could never imagine what I've lived through. So like I said, don't talk about it because it might turn around and it might happen to one of your daughters, your nieces, your cousins, because it's happening more and more and more every day today. But I think it's been happening for centuries. I think that it just was not spoke on because I really think women ultimately lost their mind, ended up in mental facilities, probably killed themselves. I think that they totally went off the deep end, became drug addicts and alcoholics and all types of shit, losing their children. Because when you take, once again, it's an unnatural thing to take. Even in the wild, if you take babies away from the mom is like, what the fuck? Like, you have to wait a certain amount of time to do that in the wild.
Girl, it is not that unnatural. You want to make this so, and it's okay. If you want to use that as an example, it's very unnatural for a mother to be neglectful and abusive towards her children too. Because even animals in the wild, they don't abuse their kids. And they don't let anybody else abuse their kids. So if you want to go there, let's go. It's not natural for a mother, but we see that happening all the time, right? Mothers abusing their kids, neglecting their children for men, because a lot of times it's done in the case for a man, which was for the same thing with you, bringing in different random men around your children, because the only thing you focused on are men. So that's unnatural too. So you keep going back to this whole thing that is, no, baby girl, or not even baby girl, tink tink. There are a lot of women out here that lose custody of their kids. A lot, because they're like you. Okay, some are even worse than you, actually. And that's so unfortunate that they're actually worse than you. Right? It's unnatural for a mother just to hop up and drive to a whole new state and not even tell her first 3 young children that she's gone.
Like, you can't just, it's not natural. It's not a natural thing. So anyway, if you don't understand, you'll never understand. So get off my channel because you're probably a dummy who doesn't understand the laws of the universe, okay?
Hey, Lua, welcome in. Hey, Christina.
What's the game plan? You're going to come on live every day hoping to get enough money for a hotel. Probably. Is that okay with you? Am I allowed to do that or I can't do that? You let me know. You're the ruler of all things.
No, they just peeping your game that you full of shit. That's what they were doing. That's why you get mad about it. Someone said, no, people have self-respect and don't pop out kid after kid. You said he was awful, but kept having kids by him. Make it make sense. Right. So don't be mad if it happens to one of your loved ones and then you looking dumb because you judge someone else. Right. While you busy telling what's going to happen to other people's kids. No, focus on you. This is not about what can happen to other people's kids. Everybody's not being raised like you. Okay. And hopefully there are other men out here that will seek out, and we know there are, but I'm just saying in the future, there are men out here that's wanting to be with their kids so much that they go get a lawyer to make sure it happens. And then come to find out, oh no, you really need to have these kids in your care 24/7 because she's unfit. Yeah, we do hope there are more and more young men grow up to be like this, because there's more and more of you twats having babies that's not taken care of. I've seen at least 2 or 3 different stories in the last couple of days of women leaving their kids at home for days at a time, going out partying, going traveling, going and doing all the things. All right. So it's getting worse with you women that's having babies. Yeah. And the men aren't around. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope that there are more young men being raised to go and get their kids. They gonna make the decision to lay up here with you women. And then hopefully they smart enough to do the right thing. Because you are horrible.
Still talking about stuff. Still talking about stuff in this situation. It's crazy. I know, right? Like, how could I talk about my own life-changing traumatic experience? Like, who the fuck am I, right?
You're
Who are
eating
you?
food that you said make your stomach hurt.
Who do I think I am to talk about my own life experiences? How dare I? How fucking dare I?
Still
What, baby?
eating. He's such a liar. Now she eating at the whole thing and said it made her stomach hurt. Girl. Because she stress eats. She's stress eating right now because she know what she's saying. Everybody ain't buying it.
No. Let me tell you something. Never mind, I'm not going to say that.
Look at her. Tearing it up, boy.
You was the karma police for real. I was the karma police and the real police to others. Crazy girl. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Great. That's so cool. I'm just wondering when you bitches are gonna stop talking about other motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what I've done. I don't care what I've said. I don't care what I've done. I don't care. Hi, I'm Olivia and I don't give a fuck. I stand on business. Everything I said it with my chest. I stand on that shit. I said it.
All while riding around in a car that's gonna fall apart any day, lying and scamming to get attention and get money, all the things. Do this. This is what you got going on. and you sitting here carrying on how you carry on, and you are somebody's mother. And to think 10 months later, you even in a worse position than this right here.
Hello? Because I'm homeless, I'm supposed to be like, oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. No, if I said it, it's because a bitch said something first. A bitch tried me first. Hello? Is anybody there? Is anybody home, bitch? Is anybody home? Are your parents home? Can I leave a message, bitch? Because you're so stupid. You bitches don't get it.
All of this stemmed from one question. I can't even remember what the question was about, but it was nothing about none of her baby daddies. None of them. I forgot what the question was about at the beginning of this live after she talked about Zolo. Someone asked a question, or they may even made a statement. And this is what the rant that she went on for the next hour or so. Just mad. Just mad at life, mad at herself, mad at life. No one brought up Gerard. Nobody. She brought up Gerard.
You're still talking about the same. This is your karma. Okay, bitch, if this is my karma, I'm gonna ride it out. I'm gonna thug this motherfucker out, bitch. What about your karma? What about the next bitch's karma?
No, that
don't get
wasn't.
karma. Don't miss, bitch.
Karma show don't miss, and her twin sister don't miss. Don't miss either. That's why your life is the way it is right now today. No, Lord, this was early in the chat. We did the first part of this yesterday. And the first part of the chat, this is stemming from that. That's so she's still dragging this out from that, like talking about Gerard and what happened and all this came from that one statement, a question, I forgot, but it wasn't about Gerard. It had nothing to do with him or Nisha. She decided to start going on this rant about that, and this is what she's still ranting about right here.
Karma don't skip over people, bitch. So you being on here telling me my karma, bitches, you gonna get your karma.
Mm-hmm. No, Lou. It was about
the fuck?
It's about,
are you stupid?
Lou, it's about just what she's always making a storyline.
What, baby?
There you go.
You want another one?
You remember. There we go. So they asked why she hadn't a job for more than 2 weeks in her life. But remember, it was something else. It was a statement and a question. It was a statement, and then she asked that question, why haven't you had a job for longer than 2 weeks? Damn, it was a statement and then that question. And then she went into this Gerard shit. Like, it had nothing to do with him. And she said that she wasn't going to talk about Joey. So that's why you don't hear her mentioning Joey, because this is part of the scam to get the money for the plane ticket. So she was possibly talking to Joey at this time. So she had nothing bad to say about Joey. So it was just about Zolo and Gerard.
Excuse me, guys. It always takes a person like me. It always takes a person like a person of a generation to shake some shit up and change some shit and have a completely crazy different type of life. I'm that one, okay? Mm. Like, it is what it is, bitch.
When they're gonna kick in? Yeah.
I need a fucking bark. Fuck it, I'm gonna park there. What time is it? Okay, we gotta go in this place. Instant karma. I'ma just hush.
Look at her stress eating.
blocking them. I'm blocking them, yeah.
Yeah, she blocking them once because they was going in on her. So she blocking them now that she done parked. Yeah, but she don't like people to tell her the truth. Yeah, it was 2 in there. They was getting them off on her too. She done blocked them. Yeah, but she hate when people get here and tell her the truth.
Right, come on. God has humbled me. Who are you to talk about what God has done for me? You guys are weird. Really weird. But you got it, babe. Yeah, Danita. Bye, baby. Ain't on my downfall. Well, thank you so much, baby. Thank you so much for the 10, my love. I really appreciate you. I'm sorry. To all my supporters, I'm sorry, y'all. Today, it was on my heart. I had to talk on this. I had to. It is what it is.
And then the thing is, you had to talk on that. No, you didn't. You just needed a storyline, but you don't talk about why you really homeless. You never told the reason why you were homeless. You never told why you left your sister's house to go to that lady's house. You never said it. But they loyalty game. But you don't tell them what they need to really know. They just in your chat windmilling about, oh, she needs help. Be quiet. Don't talk about it. Just help her. She needs help. Why? Like I said before, y'all don't even know why she homeless. Y'all don't even know why. She could have been out there sleeping with somebody's man. She could have been doing something egregious and they kicked her out. Okay, she made that decision. But you don't know why she's homeless. And you're not holding her accountable for whatever it is. Y'all just in her chat windmilling for her like always. Forget her, F her. She knows she got kids. She need to act accordingly. Grown ass woman sitting up here running a scam like this. So I wonder where all these people are now. Y'all was so busy windmilling for her just to find out she was running a scam. She was that bad off, she could have packed her kids up and took her ass back to Texas. She knew she had an apartment in Texas. But no, she was busy running a scam to get money.
It is like people do too much, you know. She said it's very weird how involved the trolls are. Yeah, it is. It is. They have some type of obsession or claim over me. They think they have some type of claim over me. It's very weird. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I told you guys, we're going to start ignoring them. That's why I'm blocking them. And I'm sorry. Like, I really am sorry. I'll say I'm sorry all day long to my supporters.
That's why
yes, to good, kind-hearted women. I will. Right. So, like I said, I'm sorry if I just brought you guys down in any way. I'm not trying to. Okay? Try apply for a daycare. You can work there. Well, love, actually, I have a whole plan. I have a whole thing planned. I'm not going to talk on it right now because I really don't even want to talk about my plans because I have so many people who are obsessed. You know what I mean?
See, people being obsessed with you has nothing to do with your plans. If you have plans and said plans, you have follow through, so you know that you're actually going to do them, you wouldn't care what the stalkers or haters are going to hear or say. You would tell your loyalty game because you know that you're going to do it. Anytime somebody brings up a job to you, see how you spin the narrative. So it wouldn't matter if you're telling your plans because you say you real, you tell the real. So like I said before, you don't ever tell them people anything because you know you full of shit. That's why. Okay, but you can get on here and rant and rave at the top of your lungs about Gerard and what type of man he is, but you can't get on a rant and rave about your decisions in life and what you plan on doing to get yourself out of this homeless situation. Yeah.
So I'm just not saying anything. I have it.
You never say anything.
I want to put Kailani in daycare. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to work on right now. I don't like Christian Rock, but I don't waste my time and energy being messy. Me neither. I don't watch anybody that I don't like. You guys,
Liar.
I don't.
You watch everybody.
I don't. I seriously don't.
Liar.
I don't like Christian Rock either. I used to feel bad for the girl. I don't anymore. But I don't hate her. I don't agree with nothing she does in life. Nothing. I don't at all. I don't. And you want to talk about a bad mom. I'm sorry. I feel bad saying that. But that girl literally, if it's true, because I know we don't even know these people. So I'm not even going to put that on her and say that's true. But if she was smoking and drinking while she was pregnant, I don't like her for that. I don't. Like if she did that to her baby, I don't like her for that shit. Because that's wrong as fuck.
Oh, but you did the same thing though, right? Okay, let's move along. We're almost to the end of this, guys.
You know? Just an idea. Look at you! This baby is full of chocolate. Ooh, I gotta go. Okay, we gotta go up in here. Okay, let's go in here, y'all. Because I gotta try to get something for Kailani. You guys want to come with me? I don't know if I'm gonna bring it on. Because you guys aren't even helping me or nothing. You guys are just letting me run my mouth. We're not, you know what? See, this is when I need a subscription so I can switch over to the subscriptions only. Here, eat that.
Cold word, y'all not sending me no money. That's what that was. That was cold word for y'all not sending me any money. So I don't think I need to take y'all with me. That's what that was.
No, there's no more cookies. That's it, girl. Drink the cookies. Here, drink some water. I love being entertained. The downfall of the delusional is where I get my cringe. Awesome. Good for you. Block the general. Okay. I will, baby. Here we go. I blocked them. And do reactions to get clout and motion and traction to my page. No, I just do me. That's it. That's all I've really been doing for 6 years. No, you can't have
and ain't moved a bit. Life
That's all I've been doing. Now, the
done that.
occasional beef here and there, the occasional bitch, who the fuck you think you are, the occasional da-da-da-da-da, yes. Because who do you think you are? Type shit. You understand? But me coming on here, just trying to pick with people because I need motion and I need traction to my page. And if I tag them and if I tag any bitch that I've talked shit to, stop. Because I know who you're talking about. You're talking particularly about a reactor. If I tagged that person and I made videos about them, I would get no motion. I would get no views. So it makes 0 sense for me to talk about other people.
But you do it.
Liv, take care. I will, baby. I will be safe. I'll be back on.
I'm stopping it there. That's the end of it. Just to kind of look back and see nothing has changed. She still talk the same. She still lie, because she stay on reactors pages. She stay on other content creators pages that she claim she don't like. That's why she always know what that particular content creator is doing. And you've always copied her. Everything she do, you do. So you just you know, your life is a lie. Everything you do is just backwards and half-ass and half-baked and DOA. Like, it's just a whole shit show. That's your life. And it still is right to this day. You know, you're just going in one big circle, doing nothing. You have accomplished nothing and you are nothing. That's it. That's all. So that is that. Like I stated, that's where we are on that right there. So that's all I got. Ain't got no more. Let's see. Once she went live in the same apartment that she said she broke the lease on and lost everything, including pictures, that really should have been enough for that loyalty game to say that's it. Right. Should have been. But you know, again, because one of the mods in there, she's still a mod today. Yeah. She in there windmilling in this live for her. And she's still a mod to this day. So you would think so, but again, remember we got people out here. That's why they join cults. Right? That's why they always getting used and abused and ran over, because of their brains just don't function properly. And it's something right in front of them that's wrong, and they don't see it. Reactors don't have to tell you or point it out. You should be able to look at her and see what she's doing is not right. But they don't. Their brains don't see that. While she was homeless in Florida, she went to the mall a week straight and ate Chinese food. Yeah. And went home and went back to that apartment at night, in the nighttime. That's why she never did videos at night. You know that, and that's what I'm saying. People, you gotta be smart. Like, you just gotta think. You ain't gotta be a brainiac. You ain't gotta be a physics major, engineering major. You have to be any of those things to just sit and watch. That you watch the whole way she did that scam. Everything was always done in the daytime. But she had nowhere to go. Yeah, she went to a hotel once or twice because she was on the reactors pages and everybody was peeping it. So she's like, well, let me go stay at a hotel. That's easy enough. Anybody can go stay in a hotel for the night and have a full house at home. And they were giving you the money for the hotel. So yeah, she did it once or twice just to call herself trying to prove a point. But then she was right back at that apartment because she was trying to be against that wall. Yeah, liar. Liar. But yeah, that's that. So those who just coming in, if you want to do a replay, we did Sky first. We call her Skillet Sky over here. Then we hopped over there to Tiana and her son. And then we came over here and did this throwback. Just to kind of make the connection that, yeah, nothing has changed with her. She's still the same person, which most of us know that, but it's always good to go back and look at the digital footprint and even see, you know, how much she lies. You know, she always got to get something off her chest, but whatever she has to get off her chest is always the same storyline. Okay, so I thought it got off your chest before. Did it come back to your chest? Confusement. You always just got to get it off your chest and say it. Okay, what? I don't understand that. It just comes back to your chest like every few weeks. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it with this broad. So, you know, she'll pop back up on social media soon because, you know, she can't be off too long. I mean, she's on her now. She's just not posting, but she's on here because she put up a short. So she can't stay away from social media. So she'll be back because that's her livelihood. So, you know, that'll happen. Like I say, she on here looking, peeping, and creeping. She's just not, you know, necessarily coming live. I knew she came. They say she came live for like 30 minutes the other day and she deleted it. But she'll be back. Yeah. Because, you know, that's what she has to do. She has to come live. She's on social media now. Like I said, peeping and creeping, seeing what the people saying, but she's just not posting yet. because you know this is her lifeline. So she has to. She got to do it. So that'll be that. But again, everybody cool and nobody's fretting because she's not here. Let's make that clear. You know, nobody's fretting. Hey, Banana. Yeah, but she's not because she knows she'll lose that algorithm if she does. She know how that works. So she'll be back, just like when she called herself taking her channel down, hiding her channel. You see how long that lasted? That lasted a good 2 days, if that. Yeah. She can't go without. So this is her lifeline. She'll be back. Unfortunately, like you say. Yeah, everybody good. Ain't nobody tripping. But I'm just making a point of it all. Like, girl, please. We can go look at throwbacks and call out your shenanigans because you haven't changed. It's like, don't throw stuff up in people's face when they change. Let the past be the past. I agree. We keep bringing up stuff that people have gotten from they don't live there anymore. Don't keep rehashing it. But that's not the same. That's not for her. Okay, that's not for her. So we can rehash it because she's still doing the same things. And it's even worse. Like we keep saying, it hasn't even gotten a slight bit better. It's actually worse. So, but that's that. That's all I got. I appreciate you guys coming in here. Please hit that like button if you have not done so. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. I would appreciate it. And until then, please stay in peace.